Well, this morning I'm going to get started in working on the rails, the two side rails, the one long back rail, and a couple short rails for the front that allows room for the pull-out tray. And I'll also make a couple short pieces to test as I'm setting up to cut the joinery for the tenons. I'm going to start by cutting these to the exact length. Reviewed the plan so I know exactly the lengths I need, and I'll get started. The back rail is 51.5 inches, so I'll readjust the stop. Next step is to cut the tenons on the end of the rails that will fit in the mortises that I previously cut on the legs. Layout of this is very critical, and I'll get a kind of a close-up and show you, but it is important that the tenon be big enough that it fits in the mortise tightly. If anything, I want to err slightly on the bigger side because you can always take a little material off the tenon to do the final fit, but you don't want it to be too loose. So a close-up view on the joinery. Here's a side view of the leg, and here you can see the rail. This is the mortise that the tenon will fit in. Top view, you can see the tenons come in about 1.25 inches on each side, and I've taken and laid it out on this piece here. You can see here's the tenon, and it is a little bit more space here that I need to take off, 9/16 at the top and 1/2 inch at the bottom. And this will require several setups on the table saw, but one is I'll have to cut the shoulder cuts on each side. They'll be 1.25 inches in from the end and about 5/16 of an inch deep. Then I will cut the cheek cuts using the tenoning jig, and they will be 1.25 inches high. And that is one of the most critical cuts to get assure that you have enough thickness in your tenon that it's going to fit in the mortise tightly. Got the saw set up so the blade is exposed 5/16 of an inch, and the outer edge of the blade to the fence is 1.25 inches. Worked through a couple test cuts, measured the depth, made sure that the miter gauge was completely square and it was producing the results that I wanted. This looks good. I'll double check that I can repeat it on this one, and then I'll go ahead and do the actual ones on the pieces. Now that the two side shoulder cuts are cut, I'm going to cut the bottom shoulder cut, which is 1/2 inch deep, so I'll have to readjust the blade. I use this gauge made by One Way. It's really designed for setting joiner knives. It has a dial indicator with a big flat surface, but it really works well for setting blade height. And depth of cut is right, so I'm going to cut all the ones with the top up. That'll give me the 1/2 inch at the bottom. Then I'll have to readjust the blade for 9/16. Now readjust the blade for 9/16. Make the test cut. Now check the depth of the test cut. right where we need to be. So now I've got all the shoulder cuts completed, and now it's time to make the cheek cuts where these yellow lines are. And I'm going to do that with my tenoning jig that will hold the board vertically and allow me to pass it by the saw blade to cut those cheek cuts. I've spent a little time and adjusted it so that the blade cuts right up to the shoulder cut, and we're taking just about 5/16 off, and that's leaving exactly what we need. So after making the test cut with tenoning jig, now I'm going to check the thickness of the tenons, and it's just a few thousandths thicker than the width of the mortise. So that'll be a perfect solution. I can fine tune it for the perfect fit. Here's a close-up view. So made all the shoulder cuts, and these are the two cheek cuts. And now you see we're getting down to where the tenon is supposed to be. We'll just have to make 2 more cuts. So I've set up in the bandsaw to make these cuts here, and I'll have one set up for doing the top and one for doing the bottom. So I've spaced the fence away so that it'll cut that 9/16 deep, and I've set a stop block to keep me from going too far. The next step is to take the square edges off of the tenon so they match the rounded radius edges of the mortise, which was cut by the drill bit. So the process is going to be to use the quarter-inch radius roundover bit, router bit, to bring it probably down to here, and then finish it off with the chisel. Now time for some bench work with the chisels to extend this back to the shoulders. So it's just a matter of carving that little bit left off and following that same radius. I'll take the flat back of the chisel and register it flat against the rounded edge left by the router bit, and gradually work cutting off the rest of this to meet the shoulder. I fine-tune the fit of each tenon to the mortise, and once properly fitted, I labeled them. Here's an example of a well-fitted mortise and tenon.